Hey yo, what's good everyone? Today we're gonna check out how the Dutch solved street design. I really love checking out this type of videos so I can compare it to my country. It's really nice. So the day I would travel to this country that I'm checking out, I would be like, oh wow, look at that. Yeah, this cool, interesting fact that they did this, they did that. Yeah, I don't know. I just like that. I just like learning new stuff that could be useful one day in the foreseeable future. Let's check it out. Come on.
Time to talk about traffic. Right now, we're in this weird moment where a lot of smart people agree that the current North American street design is not sustainable. The commute time and the fatalities are escalating. But after reading these articles, I wondered, is the solution finally here? So I took a deep dive into that question over the last few months. Not just into how they design a road, but how do they design their transportation network, trying to piece together the big picture here. I actually ended up in the Netherlands, checking out the street network myself. The answer I found to whether the Dutch have solved congestion is yes. It just doesn't look like what I thought. In fact, even at 50% autonomous adoption, they believe the commute time will only go down by about 6%. So the solution is in the Netherlands, so that's where I gotta go. On the way, some context. In cities, car traffic will get slower and slower until it becomes faster to take transit, bike, or walk. This is known as the Down-Thompson's paradox. You might think that adding an additional lane will help, and it does temporarily, but then people switch to driving, noticing that it's faster, and the speed regresses back to the speed of the alternatives. This is known as induced demand. Pedestrians, cyclists, and vehicles can all coexist without conflict, but only if they're all going the same slow speed. This advances the principles of shared streets. The Netherlands has implemented these concepts to great effect.
In the 70s, the Netherlands had the same car-centric street design as the US, but they found that by making it easier and safer to walk, bike, and ride transit, fatalities decreased and street flow improved for everyone, even drivers. This required a change in priorities.
They prioritize transit,
Oh, okay.
prioritize cycling and pedestrians.
Usually you see this stuff in Italy as well, but like in the places where you don't want there to be traffic, like airports, train stations, all stuff like that. No, yeah, that's pretty genius. I mean, most of this stuff we already seen in the other video that the Netherlands was well designed, but it's pretty cool. Repetition is always key.
And deprioritize the car. They also made a change at the network level. They prioritize streets by mode and speed. The basic concept is that higher speeds should form a perimeter around a network of lower speed access ways and laneways. Walking and biking will often be the most direct and fastest method. At the superblock level, this is what it basically looks like. Laneways are tailored to pedestrians and
Actually, not even kidding, like when sometimes I like to go to Milan, I always take the train, and then like from the train station you want to reach like the landmarks or a restaurant or whatever, and you check out on Google Maps, it tells you if you're gonna take a taxi, it's gonna take you, let's say, 20 minutes. If you're gonna take the metro, it would take you 25 minutes. If you're gonna walk, it's gonna take you 30 minutes. And I'm like, why should I pay when I can just walk? I mean, what's the point? No, that's crazy. Or you can also take those little scooters that are there, but I don't feel safe because I don't know where I'll be going. So I have to keep my phone like this while I'm going. No, I think they have like a device that keeps the phone. Some of them, but not many of them. But I don't know. I don't feel really safe going with the scooter in a place that I don't know and I have to check Google Maps. I just prefer to walk.
low speeds. Access ways are tailored to pedestrians and cyclists, and slightly higher speed. These slower streets are designed with restrictions in traffic calming so that vehicles are not allowed in certain areas or are forced to travel at cycling and walking speeds. This approach advances the principles of shared streets, which shows that pedestrians, cyclists, and vehicles can coexist as long as they are all going the same slow speed. Transitways are tailored to pedestrians, cyclists, and transit. Boulevards accommodate all different modes, but you'll notice that transit is given its own dedicated lane, and pedestrians and cyclists are separated from vehicle traffic. And bike lanes and sidewalks are raised relative to side streets, requiring cars to slow down when crossing. This is in significant contrast to North America, where vehicles are given priority on all roads, with no physical measures to slow them down. There's limited accommodation for alternatives to the car. Just look at the Toronto Bicycle Network versus the Amsterdam Network. And transit often doesn't get dedicated lanes, and buses and streetcars get stuck in traffic. To reduce intersection conflicts with cars, the Netherlands provide protected intersections, underpasses, and bridges.
That's pretty
To control
good.
vehicle speeds and ensure safety for all modes, all streets have a host of traffic calming measures, like raised sidewalks, chicanes, and speed humps. More generally, beyond the superblock level, and as detailed super well in Jason Slaughter's Not Just Bikes videos, the Netherlands has priority networks, including traffic signal timing, for cars, bikes, transit, and walking. These priority networks are a further way to separate by speed and mode. Here's an example of a car priority network. As you can see, it prioritizes cars, but it still has a separated bicycle lane. And this is a bicycle priority network. As you can see, it has high quality infrastructure. Oftentimes, you're completely separated from cars on bicycle roads.
Wow, that is so
and you have
cool.
priority at intersections, so you can quickly and safely get across the city.
That is so cool.
These streets provide access to
Wow.
residential shops, offices, and as a result, have lower speeds. In contrast to streets, perimeter roads have fast-moving traffic and have few accesses, and other modes are completely separated. North American cities mix streets and roads, called stroads, which incorporate high rates of speed with other
Roads, I've
modes
never heard that.
and accesses, creating dangerous conditions.
In simulations with Dutch street design applied at the superblock level, you can see the difference. North American roads are obviously not working, and it's pretty well known.
What's up with the traffic in Toronto? I don't know. Have they figured this out?
So the Netherlands has figured this out. In North America, we just need to change the standards, and things need to change at the political level too. In the Netherlands, when they go redo a road after its useful life, they just implement the new standard. We could do this in North America, but if we keep building with the same car-centric model, it'll only make the problem worse, even with autonomous vehicles. If you enjoyed that video, please like
Wow,
and
that
subscribe.
was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Wow, I mean that's crazy. I mean, yes, of course, in Europe it's much better the situation than in American roads. I mean, I've never been to America, but seeing the video of how the roads are, watching the shows or movies shooted in America, of course, you will see that. And yeah, I mean that's crazy that when they have to fix a road, that they will just do it in the new fashion manner, like he said that they will be better. They will just implement it. Usually here in Italy, they fix the road and then they leave a huge hole that's gonna destroy your car. There's a huge problem, you know, with workers just leaving the streets like shit, you know, after they finish their work. This was really interesting, and a question rise to mind: is the most lucrative business in the Netherlands selling or renting bikes? I would assume so. Most countries makes a lot of money selling cars or renting cars, but I think the Netherlands is different. It might be the bikes, you know. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I wanna travel to the Netherlands as soon as possible. Oh my god, these videos makes me really wanna go. So please tell me other videos that I can check out about the Netherlands that will make me wanna go there. Something like, I don't know, the best places, interesting facts, stuff like that, cultural stuff. We check out that the Netherlands is so good at designing. They have the best architects in the world probably. So yeah, I wanna check out something different right now. That was pretty cool though. Don't get me wrong. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed my reaction. I'll see you on the next one.